This is going to be a short video over the new VDI machines and what they look like now. The library, if you've been to the library, you've probably seen this look before, but in all the other labs they've changed a little bit. So here's your new VDI machines, and when you look at the desktop, you're going to see something like this. Now you'll notice at the top it says web browser only. So if you only need to do web research, you can click on that and it will take you directly to the internet. And when you do, it'll take you to the library portal, and then you can go in here and you can go to Google or wherever you need to. Now if you needed to print something, then you would have to do something else, and I'll cover that in a different video. So we're going to go back to the other screen, and you'll see now that we have all these different hub schools. So obviously, being at Madison, we're going to click on the Madison Hub School, and when you do that, you're going to see the screen that you've possibly seen before. So you'll type in your username and password, and when you do so, then you're going to see a screen like this. At this point, you want to choose the lab that you're in. So if you're in the Ag, you're going to choose Madison Ag. If you're in Cheeve, you'll choose that. Madison Career and Tech would choose the CTE. There's general use. There's 4 different science labs, and so there's a total of 9 altogether. If you're not sure which lab you need to log into or which one to choose, you should see a sign like this somewhere around the classroom. It's extremely important that you choose the lab that you're in, because when it comes time to print, if you don't, you won't have access to the printer that's in your lab. Once you get to the desktop, it'll look something like this. If you are planning on saving something, then you're going to need to log into the Novell, which is going to be the red end down here in the corner. You cannot save anything to the desktop, because as soon as you close the desktop, then it is gone. So if you work on a Word document, it must be saved into Novell or onto an external flash drive or something like that. Eventually, later in the spring, you won't have to do that. If you want to open a program, there's a couple of different ways. You can click on the My Applications folder that's right there, or you can go to the Start menu and go to All Programs, and you'll see a similar list. When it comes time to print, you need to know which printer that you're going to print to. Somewhere in your room you should have a printer, and it should have a tag on it that tells you what printer it is. Then when you want to print, all you have to do is go to File, Print, and at that point it's going to have one that defaults. So this is from the General Purpose Lab, and it defaults to C11. If I wanted to print in C20, then I just have to click on the drop down menu and make sure that I click on that one. Once it says C20 up here, then I can hit print and I should be good to go. Once you're done, all you have to do is close everything out and then just go to Start and log off, and that'll end your session.